Everyone, it's Rose, and I am back to do a sealing video, and today I'm going to seal 4 diamond paintings using Minwax fast drying polyurethane clear gloss. Now, I've used this once before and it worked out okay, and I want to use it again. I'm going to do the first 2 diamond paintings using just the Minwax. The 3rd and 4th ones I'm going to also add some super fine glitter to. So this is the super fine glitter that I bought at Michael's about a month or so ago. It comes in a shaker, and I'm just going to mix a little bit in to my Minwax. Now, before I get started with the sealing, I'm going to just roll the diamond paintings one more time. I'm going to try and do that without hitting the tripod for the camera. Okay. All right. So there we go. This one is pretty flat, and as much trouble as it gave me getting to this point, I think it's going to be okay from here on in. So let me see what is in frame here. I want to make sure that all my tools that I'm going to be using are in frame. Okay. So I'm just going to put this here just so we know where the edge of the frame is. Okay, good. All right, so I'm just shaking up the Minwax because that's what the instructions say. And I always read the instructions first. Okay, so I'm just going to use my screwdriver to pry the lid off. Carefully. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right. So now this spoon here is what I use to put the polyurethane into the cap that I use. And since I'm going to be doing, I don't need too much. Okay, so I'm just going to put that like that. And what I'm going to just do is just brush off using this dry paintbrush. I'm just going to brush off any little bits that might still be on this diamond painting. Okay, so I'm ready to go. Want to make sure I'm still recording. Okay, so here we go. I will wet my paintbrush and just spread it on there. I might need more paint, or more, yeah, I do. I need more. Okay. Since I've got 4 diamond paintings I need to do, I'm not too worried about overfilling the cap to start off with. I do want to keep my can a little away. Okay, there we go. And I want to put this on as smoothly as possible. Now I'm using this on my kitchen counter, and so the plastic tablecloth is meant to protect the tablecloth, to protect the countertop from getting polyurethaned, because I don't want that to happen. All right. it seems the brush is absorbing quite a lot of this stuff. So this is the second time I'm using this brush. I washed it carefully the first time, and it was still kind of stiff. I do have other brushes, and I might use a different brush, especially for the second Paint with Diamonds canvas that I'm going to be doing, because I'm actually afraid that a stiff brush like this would completely rub diamonds off. And on my stained glass flower, I can't afford to have more diamonds coming off, because they come off just fine even with only a little tiny bit of pressure. Okay. All right. So this is actually taking quite a lot of Varathane. I'm probably putting more than it really needs, but that's okay. I like to overdo things a little bit. Now it should dry nice and shiny, and the main thing for me is that it hold on, I just want to make sure it's not going to drip. Okay, I didn't put on so much that it's going to drip, so that's good. All right, I'm just going to pause you for a moment while I put this aside, because this one is ready. Okay, so this is the stained glass banner that I'm giving to my friend Dawn, and as you know, this one has already been sealed with Tombow Aqua Glue, and I cleared off as much of the aqua glue, I cleaned off as much of the aqua glue as I could from the surface of the diamonds. However, even that was not enough to protect this diamond painting from losing drills, because this Paint with Diamonds, oh no, this is a Huacan, because this Huacan is popping drills like no other diamond painting I've ever done. So it's been super, super frustrating. So I'm just going to just put a light coat on, because there's already glue in between the diamonds. So this is just to give it a little bit more stickiness. Okay. And this will dry overnight, and I'll be able to show you the finished product tomorrow. All right. Now the other thing about this is, although it might make the drills not quite as sparkly, and I'm not putting any glitter in this because my friend Dawn really doesn't strike me as somebody who would like glitter, and so I'll deal with less sparkliness for the sake of her enjoying her gift more. So yeah, so that's why I'm not going to put any glitter on this. Okay, just a little bit more. do here, well, let's see more of this. Okay. All right. Okay, so that Tombow was holding the diamonds on this down well enough that none of the diamonds have come loose during the sealing process. I'm not sure that's going to be the case for the second hua can that I do tomorrow, but we'll deal with that tomorrow. I don't want to get any more, so I'm just going to use up the very last little bits that I have here in the cap. Okay. There we go. Now I am brushing really, really hard. So I do want to get the urethane, the polyurethane, in between all of the cracks. So polyurethane is the sort of thing that you would use to stain wooden furniture, or not to stain, but to seal wooden furniture. It's waterproof, and like you would not get a water stain on a piece of furniture that had been polyurethane. I know this because when I was a teenager, I did a bunch of sealing, like I did a bunch of varnishing projects using polyurethane, refinishing projects, and all the stuff that I refinished is still completely unmarked by any water, and I gotta tell you, I was not the most careful about leaving wet glasses and things like that on my refinished furniture. So I'm pretty happy with this stuff, which is why I thought it would be a good sealant for my diamond paintings. And then I saw Diggy 415 using some, and I thought, that's all I needed. That was what I needed to get me started on doing it. Okay, so I have now sealed this one. And I'm going to go put it with the other one to dry. All right, so the last one that I want to do is this peacock, which I did the post-completion for. This is the Special Shapes peacock. You really can't see how glittery it is, but it is super, super glittery. And I don't know what the polyurethane will do to the Special Shapes and the iridescent coating on these diamonds, but we're going to find out. And I don't mind doing this as an experiment. If it doesn't work, then I'll know better for next time. But I think it'll be fine. Okay. So here we go. Actually, that doesn't so far so good. It's still pretty sparkly. And what I wanted to do was seal it so that the adhesive that the diamonds are attached to, which extends a little bit onto the part of the canvas that's not covered in diamonds, because of course there's some of the canvas that is not covered in diamonds. I didn't want that adhesive attracting dirt and dust and cat hair and stuff like that. So, so this is an attempt to see if I can seal a special shapes diamond painting without losing the sparkle. Okay, so I used about a tablespoon and a half of polyurethane on this one. There. Done. And I'll just show you up close what it looks like. I'm gonna turn on the flash. That's still sparkling, like that's still really, really sparkly. All right, let's hope it's still sparkly tomorrow when it dries. All right, so that's all for today. Tomorrow I will do actually maybe I'll do the last one today too and just put it in my bathtub. Okay, I'm going to put this one in the bathroom to dry and I will be back momentito. Okay, you know what? Since I'm using the guest bathroom to dry these in, the only thing I have in there that needs access every day is the cat's water. And so I'm just leaving that outside the door for the day. And I'm going to do the fourth diamond painting. Okay, so here is the stained glass flower, and I just held it up to the light one more time. And oh my God, there's still drills coming off. And there was one that fell off on the table. Okay, so all right. So I need, just to make sure that this is the only other diamond that's missing, I'll get a special drill pen that will only be used for this. Hold on. So what I'm doing is just holding it up one more time to the light. And I did find another one that fell off. I think this one came off here. Okay, I gotta get my drill pen. All right, now let me find where that missing drill was. And I know you can't see this properly. That's okay. I'm just trying to find the missing drill. All right, there's one. Okay, I've seen two missing drills so far. Let me just get my spares out here. So the first one is an N. Oh my God, I lost it again. It's really hard to tell where the missing ones are. Put my finger right there. Okay, so it's right here. Let's see what you can see. All right, yeah, you can see that. Yeah, that's an N. So let me find my, okay, so that's this caramel, dark caramel color. All right. There goes one. And then down here I have, I think it's a yen sign. No, it's an asterisk sign. Okay, just have to put away these other drills here. All right, let me find the asterisk. All right. I don't think this is, like, right now, I am thinking that this is going to be just a horrible experience because this Huacan has just been a nightmare from start to finish. and it won't actually be finished until I have the polyurethane on there and it's all properly dried. Now you might have noticed I didn't roll the other Huracan that I did, and that's because I had already Tombowed it. This one, as soon as I'm sure that I have all of, the drills just keep coming off. I touch it and a drill comes off. Where did this come from? This is not going to be a good experience. I know that. Where did that come from? Hold on. No, over here. Okay. I don't know if you can see this, but there's a missing drill right around here. Oh, and I just dropped my drill. Oh my God, another one came out. Yeah, this is not gonna, this is not gonna go well. I don't, oh, there's the green one. Okay. And it goes here. Okay. Let me just check one last time for missing drills. Okay, no more missing drills. So, just move this out of the way for now. And I don't know if this is all in frame. Let's see. That's pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good. Now I'm pressing as hard as I can. Now I can tell you that these drills, just as they are here, are very, very sparkly indeed. Huracan does make very nice sparkly drills. I just wish they would stay on the canvas. Okay. Now for this, I am, okay, first I'm gonna spray a little bit of glitter on there. Oh, I got it. There we go. All right, so this has got some sort of a, there we go. So I just took the top off the glitter. It was like a protective thing. Yeah, you can see that. So that was in there so that there wasn't glitter all over. I've already got glitter all over my hands. All right, I don't know how much. I've never in my life used glitter. So I bet you that this is going to be way too much that I'm putting on, but I don't care. Okay. And I'm just going to fill this cap that I've got here because I don't want to press these diamonds too hard. So I'll probably end up using more polyurethane than I would otherwise. Just move that off to the side. I'm going to stir this up. I don't know what you can see and what you can't, but what I've got is a tongue depressor that I'm using to stir up the polyurethane with the glitter. All right, and now before I go too much farther, I'm just going to start painting. All right, here we go. And I'm not going to worry about using too much because I need a lot of polyurethane to hold these diamonds in place. I can tell you that right now. Because these diamonds, they're loose. They're loosey-goosey. Okay. All right, now I'm trying to look at this at an angle so that I can see where I have put the polyurethane and where I haven't. So far, I don't think I've lost any drills, which is good. But I have used up almost all of the polyurethane that I put in the cap. So I need to put some more. More glitter. And more polyurethane. Oops. Now, it's very important to have protection on whatever surface you're going to be using, if you're going to be using this stuff, because otherwise you'll have a lovely polyurethane finish on something that you may not want to have a polyurethane finish on. Okay, I think there's more glitter in this one than there was in the last one, but I actually don't really care. As you might be able to tell, this is not my favorite diamond painting that I've ever done. And so, I'm not too concerned about the finished product being perfect, because the unfinished product was not anywhere near perfect. Okay, so what I am happy about is that the rolling does seem to have put the diamonds in place for a little bit longer. Although I can tell you that it would, while this is drying, those diamonds are going to pop some more. Because that's what happened with the stained glass banner that I did earlier in this video. When I was tombowing it, I would tombow it overnight, and then I would come in the morning after it had dried, and there would have been more diamonds that were heaving or popped, because until the Tombow actually dried, they weren't well secured. All right. I don't have an awful lot more here, but I don't want to go through the whole process of mixing up more glitter. So I'm just going to use the amount that I've got here. I'll just, there, pour it out. All right, there we go. There we go. All right. So it doesn't take long. There we go. Now this has got quite a coating of the polyurethane and glitter on it. And I can see where the glitter is making it sparkle, which is nice. Now I was using superfine glitter because I didn't want to see like the specks of glitter that you get if you're using just fine glitter or regular glitter. So. And again, I don't know this from having used glitter myself, but I do remember getting all of those art projects that my daughter did when she was in school and in her after-school art program for many years. So, oh, and I did lose a diamond. Okay, so I'll have to find where that one goes and put it back. All right. Let me find where that missing diamond goes. It's another one of these caramel colored ones. Let's see. Let's see it there. Oh, and another black one. Okay. let's see where it is. Hold on. Okay, I know you can't see this, but I'm holding it up so that I can see the light through the back of the canvas, because that will show off any gaps. I'm not seeing gaps. So it's possible that those ones that came off were ones that were lying on the diamond painting before I started brushing. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let's see how well you can see what I'm doing here. All right, let me just move this over. There we go. I think that's mostly in frame. Good. And I'm just going to look to see if I can see any gaps where there might be a missing diamond. And you know what? I find that the best way to do that is actually with the camera. So I'm going to take you out of the holder. Whoops! I'm going to take you out of the holder. There we go. Sorry. Okay. And we're going to get in nice and close. And we're going to take a look. Okay. Now, I see that there's at least one cat hair. So I'm not going to try and pull it out now because I don't want to wreck my tweezers. And the yucky tweezers that they give you, they're not going to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this dry, and then I'll break those hairs off at the diamond painting, like at the surface of the diamond painting, if they won't pull out. Because like I say, I don't actually care too much about this diamond painting. Normally I would have done a check for hair and fur and fuzz and all that stuff before I started the sealing process. But this was mostly, honestly, the reason that I'm testing this one is mostly to see how the glitter works and whether it helps to retain some of the shine. So we're going to have we're actually having 4 completely different diamond painting sealants, because the first one that I did, the olive tree, well, I can't remember which order I did them in, but the olive trees, the smaller one, that one had nothing except plain varathane on it. The second one that I did, the stained glass banner, that one had been sealed with Tombow Mono Aqua Glue before I used the polyurethane. And I had sealed that one as I went. The third diamond painting, the Special Shapes Peacock, was not sealed with anything. And it has the special drills. It's got the crystal drills, and it's got the some of the AB drills, and it's also got some of the what do you call it? The ones that have the polychromatic coating on them, opalescent coating on them. So, and some of them are just the plain clear rhinestones. So it's going to be very interesting to me to see how that gets finished. And then there's this one, which was unsealed, and I sealed it with the polyurethane with some added glitter. So we'll see how these 4 diamond paintings turn out when they're dry. And they should all be dry tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to doing part 2 of this video then. Okay, so this is 40 minutes so far. And probably tomorrow will be another 15 minutes or so. So it'll be about an hour-long video, but we get to see how 4 diamond paintings get sealed 4 different ways and see what the final effect is. It's a learning experience. See how bad that is there? Okay, that might actually be where I'm missing some, oh shoot, okay, that's the wrong color there. But these diamonds are so loose. Okay, they will glue in there with the polyurethane coating. Oh my God, but they're so loose right now. And everything I move is just, hold on, I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so I don't want to, oh my God, I don't want to mess with this too much because every time I touch it, another diamond comes off. So, I just, oh my goodness, okay. I might just have a goofy spot here. And I might just have to try and glue these down afterwards. Oh my goodness, this is really not good. They're too tight to lay down there properly. All right, I'm gonna leave it just like that. Get rid of this caramel colored one. All right, so that's it, my friends. I'm gonna put this in the bathroom to dry, and tomorrow we will see what we get, okay? Look at how bumpy that is. That's bumpy because those are drills that are popping. And that's after I just rolled it before starting this. Yeah, this is a nightmare. I might have to actually urethane it again because I'm afraid that the first coating of urethane is not going to, or polyurethane, is not going to hold those diamonds in place. We'll see. Okay, everybody. I'll be back in about 24 hours for me, but for you, it'll just be a few minutes. Well, it'll be a few seconds. I'm back. Okay, so this is 2 days after I did the sealing on this diamond painting, and that is because there has been little to no sunlight until today. We've had a lot of cloud cover, and so it's been really, really not good light to see sparkle. And I knew that there was sparkle because, oh, now I got all my animals here. I knew that there was sparkle because when I walked into the bathroom where I had been keeping these to dry and turned on the light and saw them for the first time after putting them in there, they were super, super sparkly. So I'm going to turn on my light here. You do not get the effect on the, you do not get the effect with this camera that I get from seeing sunlight reflecting off of these stones. It is almost blindingly bright and sparkly. So I can happily report, and there's Pippi, I can happily report that using the polyurethane to cover over and seal this diamond painting did not in any way minimize the glitter. And if you'll recall, this was, I don't know if I put glitter in this one. Can't remember. Maybe I did. I think I might have put some glitter in. But I'm not getting the sense of glitter, actually, because the only shine that I'm getting is from the actual drills themselves and the special shapes themselves, not from the areas of the canvas that were covered over with the polyurethane. So I would tell anybody, and this is still very, very pliable. Now you can see here on the back what looks like wet spots here. Those are actually areas of the canvas where the polyurethane seeped through the material of the canvas to the back. So you can see that I heavily covered this thing, but it is still super, super pliable, like very, very pliable. And those diamonds are not coming off. They're not sliding around. This is, I'm really, really glad I did this. I was afraid I was going to destroy this diamond painting, but instead I have satisfied myself that polyurethane in no way dulls the sparkle of the diamonds. So again, I'm not sure if you get the sparkle through the viewfinder of the camera that I'm getting just seeing the sunlight bounce off of this, but I'm really, really happy with this. Okay, so that is the completion of the golden peacock with the sealant. I'm going to move on to the next one now. So what this tells me is that polyurethane on square diamonds is a fantastic sealant and does not diminish the glitter and the glam from the diamond paintings that we've spent so much time on. Now I'll try and get that out of the shadow there. The sun's moving across the sky pretty quickly, and so that's why I have to move my diamond painting around. Okay, so that's the olive trees. Now I'm going to show you the stained glass banner, which, if you'll recall, was previously sealed with Tombow Aqua Glue, and I sealed over it with polyurethane. This now is the stained glass banner from Huacan. This was the one that had the popping drills that I sealed as I went along while I was drilling this diamond painting. And so I had it sealed with Tombow Aqua Glue, and then I wiped some of the aqua glue off, and then I sealed it with polyurethane. And I am very, very happy to report that the polyurethane, I believe, has actually made this sparklier than it was before I sealed it with the polyurethane. Maybe not more sparkly than it was before it was sealed with the aqua glue, but it is remarkably sparkly. Now, compared to the two other dried sealed diamond paintings that I've already recorded, this one is not as pliable. This one is a lot stiffer, but that's because it has a layer of aqua glue that was done as I went. It had another layer of aqua glue that I did overall at the end of when I finished drilling it. And now it has another layer of sealant from the polyurethane. So this thing has actually been sealed 3 times now. It's still a little bit bendy, but I would not want to, try to fold it or bend it anymore. I am so happy with this. I am way happier with this than I was before I sealed it with the polyurethane, because this now is sparklier than it was before. And so I'm going to be much happier and more proud to give it to my friend Dawn than I would have been otherwise. So I think I'm actually going to frame this either today, later today or tomorrow, because I'm going to be seeing her on the weekend, and I think I'll give it to her then. Okay, so this is the third one. Now this one, again, is one that it's just the polyurethane over top of the Tombow Aqua Glue. I did not add any glitter to the polyurethane for this one because, if you'll recall, I said that I didn't think that Dawn would want excessive glitter. Wow, this is so sparkly. Like, it's really amazing. It's really, really amazing. I'm so happy with this. I'm just going to bring you in so that hopefully you can get a sense of some of this sparkle. Like, it's almost blinding. I'm so happy with this. Okay, so I'm going to stop again, and I'm going to show you the last one, which is the Hurricane stained glass flower that I sealed only once with the polyurethane, but that I added glitter to, okay? So just a moment while I switch over. Hey everybody, so here is the final diamond painting that I sealed using polyurethane a couple of days ago. So it was completely dried yesterday, but as I mentioned, there was no sun because it was so rainy yesterday. So I wanted to wait until we had some sun before I started filming the reveal, if you will. I don't think you're going to get the sense of just how sparkly this is. It's ridiculously sparkly. It looks fantastic. I'm so happy with it. It doesn't look fake. It doesn't look like fake sparkle. It doesn't look like I've added glitter to it. Although I did add glitter to it. I added that super fine glitter. Those diamonds are now adhered very, very well. I would not, I thought I might have to seal it again. I'm not going to seal it again. I'm just going to frame it. And I'm not going to put it behind glass because I actually think that glass would diminish the beauty of this diamond painting. It is gorgeous and just ridiculously sparkly. It is so sparkly. Holy smokes. So it is still also fairly pliable. Not as pliable as it was before, of course, but you know, we wouldn't expect it to be because it's got a layer of polyurethane on it. But I don't know if you can see that sparkle, but it's ridiculously sparkly. I love this. I love this. I think it's more sparkly now than it was before the polyurethane went on, if that's possible. Now, it could be because of the glitter, but I'm going to bring you in really, really close. Well, not that close. You can't actually see any of the glitter. And that's because it was white glitter that I used. So it kind of turned invisible when it was mixed with the polyurethane. Next time I use it, I'll show you what the polyurethane looks like when it's wet with the glitter mixed in. That's the one thing I didn't do. Oh, but you know what? I do still have the lid that I put the polyurethane into. So I'm just gonna take you on a little road trip. Just gonna show you here the lid. So you can see that granular stuff there. That is the glitter. And we're not getting any glitter off of that glitter. So I'm not sure that it's actually the glitter that is making that diamond painting sparkle. The sparkle, I think, comes from the diamonds. And wow, I think you can get a sense of just how sparkly it is. Like, I'm moving around a little bit so that you get a little bit of the sense of the play of light on this. It is really, really something. It's gorgeous. Now, when I lay that lid down, and I've got it so that the sun is shining directly on it, you don't get the same glitter. So I don't actually think the extra fine glitter is causing the glitter that we see on the diamond painting. I think that's just purely the polyurethane coating on the diamonds themselves. So I'm really happy. And what this also looks like is that the polyurethane coating has not affected the color at all. We've got some very, very pale, we don't have any pure white, no 5200s in this, but we have some pale creams. And so for example, over here, you see some pale creams, and you do see that diamonds are lifted up, but they're sealed in there so tight that they're not going to come loose. Like when I hang this, those diamonds are not going to pop out. They are held in place with the polyurethane. So I'm really happy. This has had zero negative effect on the diamond painting. It hasn't hurt the canvas in any way, even though, I can't remember if I showed you the back of this one yet, even though there's a few places here where it looks wet, that's not wet. That is where the polyurethane seeped through the canvas. So as you'll recall, I was not shy about the amount of polyurethane that I put on this thing. I put a lot on because I wanted to make sure those diamonds stayed in place. So the diamonds are staying in place. I was willing to sacrifice glitter and the sparkle of the diamonds. None of the sparkle has been sacrificed by this coating. If anything, the coating has made it super, super sparkly. I wish I had taken a picture in sunlight before I sealed it. I definitely will before I seal my next diamond painting so that you can see a before and after in the same lighting conditions. But this is awesome. I'm so happy. This experiment has worked out so much better than I ever thought it would. And a diamond painting that I thought I might have to throw away because the drills were so loose, I am now going to be very, very happy to frame and hang on my walls. So that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this video. I would really love to get your comments or questions. Let me know what you think. Tell me if you would use polyurethane. I'm going to tell you right now, I've used about 2/3 of that small can of polyurethane. And my next can of polyurethane will be a gallon because that is what I'm going to use to seal my diamond paintings from now on. I'm that confident that it works, that it can be used over top of another sealant like I did on this one. So these are my 2 hula cans. Now, I have to say that although the stained glass banner here is sparkly, it's not as sparkly as the stained glass flower, but I think that's because of the aqua glue that was on there. And it's true that I did not add glitter to the stained glass banner. So maybe it is the glitter that's adding some sparkle to the stained glass flower. However, I also did not add glitter to the olive trees, and it is remarkably sparkly. So I think that's the effect of the polyurethane. And then finally, my peacock, it's blindingly sparkly. So I would say that glitter mixed with the polyurethane is good. I will continue to use the extra fine white glitter because it doesn't, it's invisible, but I think it might have a positive effect. Oh my goodness, people. I don't know if you can see all that glitter, but it is all but blinding. Okay, so that's it. That is my sealing review and post-drying assessment. And I would give this a great big humongous thumbs up in terms of an experiment. And I hope that this will give you confidence to try this same sealant method on your own diamond paintings. I want to thank my viewers for coming back to watch this video. And I also want to thank my subscribers for your ongoing attention and for your ongoing views. And you guys know how much I love you. I just received another 6 diamond paintings yesterday. I think there's 4 here and another 2 here. And I got a bunch more coming. So there will be lots of unboxings in the coming days and weeks. And I've got some more how-tos and things like that I've got planned to do. So anyway, I hope you'll come back and visit with me soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.